Oh, we live. What up, y'all?
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? That's right. We're back here at Cigar Code again. I know some of y'all tired, man. Thank everybody for came out. That came out. The Mushaloo was phenomenal, man. Everyone had a great time. Big shout out to Philly, Jersey, and Delaware. Also DMV area, Baltimore, where you at? Everybody who came out, big happy birthday shout out to everybody celebrating their birthday. Jeff Bradshaw turned it out, man. I hope Marty, big shout out to Marty and Jeff, they turned their place out, man. Everyone had a phenomenal time, man. Mike and I just like to thank everybody for coming out. Big shout out to my brother from another mother, DJ Mackey, tearing up the ones and twos all night long. Shout out to all the vendors that came out, all the people who purchased tickets. We party. Yesterday was a phenomenal day, Mike. I mean, the weather was good. We didn't have no RAINF, the rain with Mike Jackson. So just shout out to everybody who came out, man. We're back here again. So if you're at home and you're not doing anything, come on down to Cigar Code, 939 North Delaware Avenue, and get a cigar with us tonight on a Tuesday night. We don't want you guys to sit there in your basement or sitting on your stoop or your balcony or your deck, whatever you got at your house, smoking by yourself. So come on down to 939 North Delaware Avenue and Cigar Code. We'll be here tonight. CigaR&B Tuesdays. Y'all know what it is. CigaR&B Tuesdays, each and every Tuesday, coming to a lounge near you. Usually we're at Luliga's, which is now being remodeled. We just heard from the owners. That's going to be a couple more weeks. So in a couple more weeks, everyone stay tuned. We'll be back at the new location along, new renovated location, along with the new name and everything. I heard the place is going to look immaculate, phenomenal. So big shout out to those new owners. Shout out to everyone who supports Mike along with myself. And that's the whole thing with the pop-up podcast, man. We pop up at different places. We interview people. We got people coming through, different topics. It's not a cigar. It's not a cigar podcast, even though we smoke cigars. And we talk about cigars. It's not a cigar podcast. So don't think that you got to be a cigar smoker in order to be in a pop-up podcast.
It's a pop-up podcast.
All right? So we try to interview and speak with and meet with all different types of people, different types of creeds, and people from all over, just to have a good time to see what the hell that we're doing on a daily and weekly and monthly basis, man. So we really appreciate you guys all. Shout out to Coachville. Coachville came out, all my Coachville followers, all my Camden followers, supporters, Chester, where you at? Philly, Jersey, Delaware, North Philly, South Philly, West Philly. Everybody who came out, man, just thank you so much. Continue to go and purchase tickets and support all of our events. Again, we're back at the Mushaloo this Sunday. All right, this Sunday we're back at the Mushaloo again. I'll be on the Wheels and Stills. Wheels and Stills 1 and 2. What Wheels and Stills?
Wheels and Steels.
I'll be back on the 1s and 2s, man, this Sunday, and the time is back from 4 to 9. All right, 4 to 9. I know, it's back at 4 o'clock. So make sure y'all get your tickets. Make sure y'all get down there early, man, so you can get your tables, get your seats, get situated. Also, Mike, I smell some food, man. Were they selling food there? Where? On the Mushaloo.
Yeah, you can order food from the bar.
Oh, okay.
All right. Order food from the bar now on the boat, man. Shout out to the Mushaloo staff, man. Shout out to, seems like it's a new staff there every time we get there, but shout out to Care for holding it down for us, man, giving us the opportunity to keep running this vibe on the boat, whether it's smoke on the water, whether it's just a party that I'm hosting and he's DJing. It's always a vibe, man. It's always dope. You already mentioned Jeff Bradshaw, Randy Robinson. Jeff, I straight up thank you for coming to me and saying, Mike, I want to do my birthday party with you. Meant a lot to me, man. Wanted to make sure that we did it the right way. Hopefully we give you some justice. I'm going to hit you up tomorrow. I know you're probably tired today. You're working tonight. I'll hit you up tomorrow on your actual birthday. You're down in Atlanta in the active, actually.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they would pack it up. But man, just the vibes, man. Looking at, watching him and Randy enjoy themselves. You know
that's what it's all about.
Like, that's it. Like, and everybody else, too, obviously. Like, all y'all came out to show love. All y'all came out to support. And that's important. But when, you have someone like Jeff, who is constantly on tour, constantly working, constantly on the move, to be able to just take a day, just one day, that's all he had. He said it was his only day off. Take a day to just enjoy friends, family, and enjoy life. He just turned 55, you know what I'm saying? And it's pretty public knowledge that, he been trying to lose some weight for the last year. He lost, ironically, 55 pounds. So, keep pushing, brother. Keep doing your thing, man. We appreciate you, man. We'll highlight you tomorrow on your actual birthday. But to all of y'all, man, that come out and support, man, it's a good feeling. The news showed up. I know it had everything to do with Jeff, but the news showed up. Got some shots at the party. Flo, Mackie, they did their thing. We had a couple different new vendors out there. Obviously we had AJ Mobile Lounge. Lady Brim, but we also had the vet, her team out there. We had I forget the perfume person, but she was out there.
Was it
I'm actually wearing it today.
Miss Keisha? Miss something.
I don't know. I suck with anything. But yeah, man.
She has some good fragrances.
Man, yeah. I can't smell it now. But
smell like Badussy.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
But yeah, and then we came here to the Cigar Code last night, and like just crazy. Like, I mean, not that it's not always packed after the Mushu. Last night seemed different for some reason, in a good way. So, shout out to Cigar Code. That's where we are right now. We're here for CigaR&B. We'll be here probably till 10-ish. Who knows? So y'all come on down. Phillies games will be on the TVs if y'all want to come watch some baseball. Most of y'all don't, but yeah, man, it's like I said, it's a beautiful thing. And we right back at it on Sunday. SmokeOnTheWater.mile.com. I'll put the link up on the chat in a minute. On your screen, you'll see it. But y'all know what it is, man. The links in the bios, the links is in all the stories. If you don't follow us by now, keep following. Hit the Real Pop-Up Podcast, hit Urban Socialite MJ, Cigar Entrepreneur, Kappa DJ 1. Yeah, Kappa DJ 1. That's Flo. SOTW Philly, that's the Smoke on the Water page. I don't know why I started the page, but it's there. So, but just follow us, man. We moving around, man. I'm gonna be in Jacksonville. I'm hosting a Sip and Smoke down in DC for CDC next Saturday. Or is that this Saturday? Next Saturday. Shit, Atlanta Cigar Week coming up. We got a couple more dates on the boat. We're gonna do October 20th. We're doing all pink John for breast cancer. It's gonna be dope. We're gonna help. Not help. We're gonna team up with Isaac and Linda. We're gonna come on and be a part of since Linda's going through what she's going through. Their family. So we're gonna bring them on the boat. One good time. They already be promoting for us anyway, so it's really not that much of a transition. But yeah, man, just a lot of good stuff happening, man. So appreciate y'all, man. Let's keep going. Why not? Life is short. Life is way short, man. Rest in peace to Fat Man Scoop. Like, proof. I mean, he's only 2 years older than us, man. And he going just like that. So take care of your bodies, man. Take care of yourself. Yes, we smoke. Yes, we drink. Well, he don't drink. But yes, I'm smoking and drinking, but I take care of myself, man. I'm not crazy with it. And you can never overdo any of this stuff that you do, no matter what it is. Everything in moderation. So yeah, that's it. That's all I got for now.
Big shout out to Fat Man Scoop and his family, man. May him rest in peace, man. He's a phenomenal dude. I met him a couple times. He's a phenomenal entertainer, man. Yeah, tomorrow's not promised. So please, man, take care of your bodies, take care of yourself, and enjoy your life like it's your last day. I mean, he was performing at a show and just dropped. So please, man, take care of yourself, man. And love your kids. Love over all people who love you. Listen, if you're out there in a messed up situation, man, get out of it, man. Tomorrow's not promised, man. You got to be happy, man. You got to be happy. Surround yourself around people like Mike and myself. Surround yourself with people who are going to support you, who's going to love you unconditionally. If you're in any situations, last time we had a podcast, me and Mike, we had fun going back and forth, with just different topics and stuff, man, to strike people's interest and attention. For example, like today, got a couple people on the other side. We're on the VIP side right now, just so we can get all the business and all the information that we need out first, and then we'll bring other people over and they'll come and you'll hear people in the background and we'll interview people, whatever. But we came up with a topic, and the topic was being in a relationship that ain't good. We had our fraternity brother, Dr. Don Chisholm, and we were asking him questions about if you're in a relationship, how the hell can I get away from this crazy motherfucker? So we were going back and forth, man, and we had a couple different situations and stuff, and Mike and I laughed about it, but it's always some truth. There's always a little bit of truth. And people being in relationships is not healthy. If you're in a relationship that's not healthy, if you really don't love that person, or you feel as though that person really doesn't love you, or he doesn't respect, or she doesn't respect your kids, or whatever the case may be, I'm telling you right now, I'm talking to two people who walked away from relationships many times, started all over. It's all good. It's all good. It's healthy, right? There's a lot of narcissistic people out there, man. You got to be with some people who love you unconditionally, man. That's going to support you. Stay away from negative people. Yeah. Stay away from negative people, man.
People get caught up in the dependency of the relationship and not the person. So, it's a routine, it's a habit, and you get caught up in it, and you don't. It's not that you don't know how to get out of it, but it's like you're just so ingrained in the day to day that you get stuck sometimes. Man. And what I tell people, and it's gonna be extreme, but what I tell people, especially dudes, is if you in that funk, like if your mood shifts to the negative when that person walks in the room, it's probably time to go. But a telltale way to know if you truly are done with that person, picture them sleeping with somebody else. If you can do that and not feel some type of way, it's definitely time to go. You know what I'm saying? Like 100%. Picture them sleeping with somebody else. I promise you, if you picture them sleeping with somebody else and you cringing and you can't handle it, you can't take it if it gets to you, then you need to figure out how to make this shit work because you still want to be with that person. But if you can picture them sleeping with somebody else and it don't bother you, you out. You're already cheating at that point anyway, I'm sure. But you already out. That's it. All that other stuff, man, is all superficial, man. That shit matter. It don't. But because you can still take care of somebody and not be with them. You can still do the routine stuff, especially if you got kids. You can do routine stuff, take care of the kids, pop up, take them to school, do this, do that. But separately. You know what I mean? This shit can work. It's not ideal. It's not the societal way of how things are supposed to be, but it can work. And the kids can be okay.
One of Mike's favorite comments is he says, never had a bad conversation while smoking a cigar. Now, we didn't mean to talk about relationships at all in the Pop-Up Podcast, but today that might be one of the main focus points that we converse about, which is all good and it's all cool. With that being said, you're talking to two people who did clubs. He's been running clubs for the last 20, 25 years. Out of my radio, my N1 mixtape days. Big shout out to Power 99. We did clubs, we did bars, we did South Street, we did all that. I'm saying all that to say, right now, 2024, moving into 2025, the only thing we have at our age is cigar lounges. So we like to pick up a cigar, be able to have a good conversation, meet great people, talking about other business opportunities. We're not in this in order to go and, it's not a club. It's not a bar. That's the reason why we hang at a cigar lounge. So with that being said, if you're ever out there looking for, some new people to hang around with, because the people that you hang around with are already toxic. They don't get it. They're always starting some bullshit. They're always starting some problems. They are, you know what I mean? They only want from you. You're only as good as to them as what you can do for somebody else. If you're in any type of relationship like that, where, it depends on how much money you make or how many jobs you got or what type of premier bags and shoes and cars and shit that you can do for somebody else, but you're not getting any love, then big shout out to Footy. Please celebrate his birthday. Happy birthday, Footy, man. Thank you so much, man. You look like a nuke when you came out, bro. You was all decked out, had the tie and everything on, Footy. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. We got to get more nukes to come on now. Also, before I go back and talk about relationships, listen, if you celebrate a birthday, come celebrate it with us this Sunday. All right? If your birthday was this week, last week, this month, next month, last year, whatever the case may be, come celebrate your birthday with me. The Big Show, Cap, the DJ number one, DJ Blow. I can shout you out. You have a good time. But make sure you call Mike right now and get a table. Get a table right now. Now, the table might not be on the dance floor because all y'all late, all stupid late all the time when you try to go and get your pictures and purchase your tickets and everything else. But you can maybe be up in the back, which is cool. That's a good, isolated area, whatever the case may be, where you can probably bring a cake or do something back there. But come celebrate your birthday, man, with the Big Show and the Little Show. Well, and Mike, come on out, get your tickets with the Little Show. Come with the Little Show, my man. Nice. Come on out, have a good time with us, man. It's this Sunday on the Mushlet. Listen, it's going to be great. Weather permitting, it's going to be great. We done with the RAIN. We ain't doing that no more. And just come on out, have a good time. But with that being said, good relationships is important, especially as you guys get older. So if you got your homie from high school and he's changed and you changed, or that girl's changed, or your homie from college and she's changed or he's changed, or that motherfucker you living with and she changed and he's changed, whatever that case may be, you might want to put yourself around some new people. Mike, do you agree?
I do agree, but you gotta make sure that you are 100% honest with yourself first. Like just changing people without looking in the mirror. I mean, you can still make some of the same mistakes. So what I tell people too, man, is you got to be. And as I got older, I had to learn this too, man. You got to be 100% honest with yourself at all times. Don't fake the funk. Being honest with yourself means being honest with the motherfucker you're dealing with. Like if it's, now obviously if it's some, if you're doing some shady stuff, whatever, side joint, whatever, that's different. But even then, you gotta keep it a buck and be who you're gonna be true to yourself who you're gonna be. Because the moment you deviate from who you claim to be, that's when shit gets fucked up. That's that whole people sending their representative. That's that whole, dude in front and fake the funk, the chick and fake the funk, as long as they can. And in the moment the truth come out, boom, that's your first argument. And now you feel violated because now you can't trust them because they wasn't honest with you. When all they was trying to do was impress you, which is commendable on one level, but in the long run, if you honest up front, let that person make that decision then. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the shit I got with me. That don't work for me. Okay, cool. Have a nice day. I saved 3-4 months. You know what I'm saying? So just jumping into a new group, though it could be cool to meet some new people and hang out, but don't jump in with the mindset of, ooh, I'm gonna get me a new boo out of this group. Nah. Let's just have a good time. Let's hang out. Let's talk, laugh, joke. You'll learn a lot about yourself by being around groups of people that are straight up with you and honest with you and know how to look out for you and let you look out for them if they need it and, you know, kind of just be good people to each other, man. That's it.
So get your ass on down here and smoke a cigar with us on a Tuesday night. I know it was a long weekend. I know y'all was out partying, drinking on the deck. I know y'all went to the local bar and stuff, had a couple drinks and whatever, and slept in late or got to get your funky ass up this morning to go to work. But come on down here on a Tuesday night. CigaR&B Tuesdays. You know, the music going to be rocking. You know what I mean? Mike Jackson, DJ Flo, we're down here having a good time, smoking a cigar, and stay away from toxic people, man. There's a lot of people, man, that come out to the lounge sometimes, man. Come out to different events that when they come in this side of the room, man, I go on the other side of the room, man. I don't even want to have no parts with them, man. They done shoot real quick. As soon as they come in, ain't that right? Check, please. I'm out. I can't. I don't got time. I don't got time. Security, get this motherfucker away from me because they toxic and they getting on my damn nerves for real. And no requests too. Stop tapping me. Stop tapping me, Mike.
Nigga,
listen. And no requests too, man. Don't be coming to me.
Chop celebrating his birthday with us this Sunday.
Chuck! Yo, Bow
Chop.
Oh, I don't know him.
Chop.
You know Chop. Who's Chop?
Chop.
Oh, the fighter.
Yeah.
Oh, Chop.
You watching this right up here.
Oh, shoot. Chop. My bad. I thought you said Chock. You know how I feel about
Chop birthday not till like October.
Oh, I thought you said Chock.
No,
You said Chop.
Chop.
Chop, man. Happy birthday to you, man. We're going to celebrate with you, man, this Sunday. Make sure you get a bunch of people, man. Take that flyer and share it. In fact, you know what? Make your own flyer.
I already did.
You made a flyer for him?
Yeah, I gave it to him. I took a picture of him the other night at beer.
Okay, there
Sunday
you go.
Beer, and I made a flyer right in front of him.
All right. Can we put it on the drink?
I don't have it on here.
Okay, all right. Big shout out to Chop, man. We're going to come out. We're going to celebrate for Chop this Sunday on the Mushu, man. Make sure you come out and have a good time. Celebrate all your birthdays. So anybody else y'all got in your family, even if y'all want it to be a surprise, I'll stop the music. You know what I mean? Along with Mike on the mic. Surprise! You know what I mean? Come out and do the whole thing. That might be something to do for your boo or somebody who's special. Someone's close to you in your life, man. Come on out. Get your tickets right now for the Mushu. Smoking on the water. Smoke on the water. Come on out and have a good time. Smoke. Smoke on the water. All right? All right. That's what I'm saying.
You add the ing and Doug add the smoke on the water. Yeah, it was always I had to give you a change.
What's up to Doug Smart, man? Doug, where was you at, man? We missed you yesterday. You probably had
Doug was tired. Doug had a bike ride in Atlanta.
Okay.
He's still recouping. I forget how many miles he said he went.
Be careful on them bikes, y'all.
I talked to him yesterday.
Damn it. Also, man, Big Hefe, EJ. I seen you been posting it, man. We can't wait to see you this Sunday, too, coming back in town. Shout out to, I thought he was coming.
He's going to be in Brazil.
Shout out to all my Tampa people, man. All my Tampa people to come on out and have a good time. Shout out to you, EJ, and your beautiful family, bro. I don't know. We'll see you this Sunday, but if we don't, man, enjoy your trip. It's always a pleasure when you come back home to visit, man.
Bro. Yeah, man. It's like I said, man. This whole just group of people that we got that support what we're doing, man. It's real dope. It's a good feeling. You know, I like to see people enjoying themselves. You know what I mean? I like to watch people just have fun, dance. I'm watching people hook up with each other, you know, meeting for the first time.
What you mean?
Changing numbers. You know, just the friendly.
Hey, don't be out there cheating. I ain't dry stitching it all, but don't be out there. Hey, yo, watch it. Watch yourself. Watch yourself.
See a couple of people meet a new
person. Hey, watch out down there. Watch out there now, yo. You know what I'm saying? Don't be out there acting crazy, yo. Like the whole world ain't watch you. The damn news was there, you know what I mean? We got news clippings and stuff now, man. The Channel 3 News was out there interviewing. Y'all believe me? Yo, go check it out. You'll see. Mike is famous, man. Made this dude famous. They even got him on the news, man. This boy is powerful. Big shout out to Big Scott. Jersey, thank you so much for coming out. Camden, you already know what it is. Willenboro. Everybody from Jersey that comes on out, man, thank you so much. If you did miss it, get tickets for this Sunday. Come on out this Sunday, Jersey. You already know what it is. We play a little bit of that house music. Come on out. South Jersey, North Jersey. Where you at? Yo, I'm looking for y'all. Come on out and have a good time. Get your tickets. Not now, but right now. Get your tickets right now to come on out to the Mushaloo this Sunday and celebrate your birthday or whatever with us. Mike Jackson, DJ Flo, EJ Henry, Doug Smart, Lance Lopez. Y'all know what it is. Hey, y'all. Hey! Big shout out to all the D9. Yo, I need more nymphs to come on now. Now, listen. 2 parties to go to the white party. We had a bunch of nymphs out there. Yeah. So I'm going to ask more D9 to come on out. Now, I usually don't do this on the pop-up podcast, but I'm going to do it. I need AKAs, Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Corporate. I need the Reds, AKA the Deltas, Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Corporate. I need you Zetas, all you blue ladies, come on out. Also, I can't forget Sigma Gamma Rho, baby! All my Sigma Gamma Rho babies, come on out and have a good time party with Mike Jackson and DJ Flo, EJ Henry, and Doug Smart. That's right, this Sunday on the Mushaloo. Also, all the alphas, all you 8x8 dudes, come on out, you gorillas. All the members of Kappa Alpha Psi, yeah. Hi, the nasty news, even if you went to FAMU, which is, yeah.
It's the greatest undergrad chapter in the history of
Big shout out to Cheney University. See you. You see, I got my hat on. Big shout out to Millersville Laboratory Chapter, Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. You know what it is. Also, big shout out to all the Omegas. We got Omega in the building. He's gonna come to the pop-up podcast in a couple minutes. You guys gonna see who it is. We always bring somebody to the camera and say what's up to y'all and talk to trash and tell lies. Also, big shout out to all the members of Beta Sigma. Cap, where you at, man? You ain't had that crazy shirt on when you said you was gonna wear it, Cap. We'll see you in a minute. I know you'll be down here, and I can't forget Iota Phi Theta. Come on out, John Barber. I seen you in the house yesterday, good brother. We need to see you this Sunday too. Make sure you go and you promote. Come out, get your tickets. Have a good time this Sunday.
What's up, Izzy?
And have a good time with us, man. Big shout out to Izzy.
That's Chop Sister.
Hey, okay. Hey, Izzy. I'm glad I didn't say yeah. That's my homie.
Yeah.
I don't even know who. Hey, Izzy, how you doing? Are you coming out to the Mushaloo on Sunday? I hope you go and get your ticket. Make sure you get your ticket now. The Mushaloo's popping. It has to be one of the best parties in Philly, Jersey, and Delaware. We're in no competition with anybody else. We support everybody who's promoting and DJing. And I'm telling you right now, I will say this. Philly got the best DJs. We get the best DJs in the world now. Don't get it twisted. Big shout out to my brother, man. My brother, DJ Mackey. He turned it down. He tore it down, man. Shout out to Mackey, man. Thank you so much. Shout out to all the DJs from Philly, Jersey, and Delaware. All the DJs. Y'all know that Philly is the home of the DJs. So shout out to home of the DJs, man. We come out and we get a chance, opportunity to play all the genres of music. Y'all see, I do it. I don't know that much about it, but I play from North Jersey. I play from South Jersey. I play house music. I play reggae. I play reggaeton. I play old school. I play go-go. I play Baltimore club. I try to play everything, not just one genre of music. And it's tough to do. It's tough to do.
Don't play no salsa.
See, here you go. He gonna start his
on the Philly DJ tip though, bro. Seriously, Philly DJ tip. I went to New York Saturday. Saturday. Shout out to Mark Smooth, Kosi, Levy, crew, the Freedom Party crew in New York, NYC Dope. They had an event on Saturday night, and they brought in DJ Excel from Philly.
He is amazing.
X is, oh my God.
He's amazing.
Bro, when I say he murdered it, I put some of the videos up. I got some on my phone. I'll show you. This dude, like, he was playing Big Daddy Kane. What was it, Smooth Operator, I think? Or, Here I Am.
Yeah.
That joint. He's playing that. And somehow he flipped it into this bongo Latin beat over top of that. And he kept the bongo Latin beat playing. He took it from Big Daddy Kane to a couple little salsa joints, like straight in the house with no fucking, no bumps.
Yeah, he's from
like,
Philly.
Bro, killed it. I told him we gotta get him back down here, but he was like, wait till I'm on the East Coast because you don't want to pay for that flight. But X is my guy though, man. X
is amazing.
I used to work with X way back. Like when I first started throwing parties heavy, like he was one of the first. Him and Active was like the first 2 DJs I worked with back in the day.
Active, amazing. Yeah. Those two collectively together, or maybe two, of the baddest. I mean, the motherfucking baddest. Let me tell you what bad is. Bad is when you're capable of beating the bad. They two of the baddest mother-sucking DJs in the world. I told Active that the last time that we DJed together, because it's always a pleasure in order to work with a phenomenal DJ like him. He's like, no, man, we're from Philly, man. We all, we all the best, man. We all make it the best. You set it up, you knock it down, you do this, you do that. So he's still giving love back at the same point. But I mean, I'm telling you, man, Mackie went in as far as the old school is concerned. He went in. He played all the classics. He played the R&Bs. He played the classics. He made it sound like the real original WDAS. Juju, I got you, Juju. Yeah, I got you. Yo, the original WDS. That's right. That's how he made everybody feel. And I know maybe, that genre of music, you haven't heard it for a long time, so you kind of grooving and trying to get back into it, but you remember, you know what I mean, waking up Saturday and Sunday morning, cleaning the whole damn house for Big Mama, and you know what I mean, vacuuming and dusting everything in the house. Everybody got to get the hell up. Y'all remember, see, Big Mama gone, so y'all ain't used to them days. Big Mama ain't here no more. But back in the day when Big Mama was here, you had to get your ass up on a Saturday or Sunday. You had to clean, then you had to cook. You had to get the hell out the house. You wasn't allowed to stay in the house and sit there in front of the TV and play video games and shit all day. Oh, hell nah. You had to go outside. If you're from Coachville, you had to get a drink of water by the side, by the side water hose and stuff like that. Like you wasn't able to do all the stuff that, the bullcrap that these kids are doing now.
We had a spring. We had a basketball court up close to high school. The spring water drawn, man.
That's right.
You should drink out of that shit.
See? Every hood got it, going on. But anyway, big shout out to all the DJs from Philly, Jersey, and Delaware.
Think about this. Think about all the DJs from Philly, like, and like you know what I'm saying, Mackie, right? Cats that we just heard this weekend.
Right.
But Active Excel, we just talked about, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucking Richard Dina, you know what I'm saying? Jazzy Jeff. I could probably stop now.
Cash Money,
you know what I'm saying? Fucking
the whole DJ cafe. There's a million of us. I apologize if I don't.
Cosmic Kev, you know what I'm saying? Like fucking, then there's like the not so popular names, but they doing big shit like Patrice McBride, used to be DJ Manic. He's all over Vegas, Atlantic City, like all over the place. I had him do the one part because I think you couldn't do it. Actually, when you just right over in TSL, so he DJ'd at the Lucia that time, like killed it. You know what I mean? Like it's Cat, what's up? 007 from Jersey, but 007, you know what I'm saying? He's still a Philly DJ, you know what I'm saying? And like it's all these DJs all over the place, man, doing so much shit, man. It's just, and Philly is like the core. Like there was a cat DJ Nabs down in Atlanta, he's from Philly. You know what I mean? He was doing this thing in Atlanta for a minute. He was gonna be 103 for a little while. You know what I mean? I know I'm forgetting other people, but they all shit. Diplo, he ain't from Philly, but shit, he grinded his teeth in Philly. You know what I'm saying? DJ Brendan was a monster, straight monster. So, and I'm forgetting, and I apologize. I should go do my phone. I got like 100 DJs in my phone, but Philly is the home of fucking DJs, man. Like they have that DJ day shit. I've never been, but I bet you it's dope. Like I always miss it. I hear about it after the fact. I don't know if they still do it. But I'm talking Excel. I want to put something together, not like that, but I want to do something, man. Just a couple of cats that we named and just fucking ball out. You know what I mean, one big ass table where everybody up there. You know what I mean, y'all can play off each other or whatever. I think that should be dope. Not really a battle, still a party. But I did that once before. I did my birthday party about 12 years ago at Up Bar, and I had Excel, I had Active, I had Brendan, I had 007, I had Patrice McBride, all of them DJ at the same fucking time.
That's dope.
Like crazy. And they and I had Pop, Pop on the drums. He's singing now, but I had Pop playing the drums. I got a video of him and Excel battling back and forth with the drums, and he was cutting it up like that. Shit's crazy. Shit was crazy. But anyway, yeah, man, DJs in Philly, I mean, it's amazing how dope it is. And when you go to other cities, you don't realize it. Like, no disrespect to no other cities. There's some dope DJs in other cities, 100%. Like, it's a cat in Atlanta called DJ Kemet. That boy nice. Like, you would think he was a Philly DJ, the way he DJ. Like, I ran into him some years ago, man, just like 5 hours ago. This dude was nice. I mean, I got, DJ Noel down in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? Bo Weezy, Tony Cats down in Florida, Miami. They good DJs too. But it's something about a Philly DJ, man. Something about this guy artistic out of LA. Nasty. But not Philly. It ain't no slight. It's just what's right. You know what I mean? I ain't interrupted, but
remember we were in the ATL? They was giving me they tried to go and kind of be kind of skeptical, in the first hour or whatever the case may be, because any other cities you go to, they expect you to play Atlanta stuff or down south stuff or West Coast stuff, whatever the case may be. So, Philly's is a place that there's so many DJs that are so diverse, man. You got to be diverse if you're a Philly DJ. You got to be able to play other genres. You got to be able to cut it up. You got to be able to scratch. You got to be able to use turntables, not just pushing buttons. There's a lot that's that you got to do. But I mean, we enjoy it. We enjoy the crowd. We enjoy the support. We enjoy everything. Shout out to all the DJs. Please, all the DJs, if you're out there, you're watching, or you know a DJ, please go to Papa Podcast, man, and request to be a friend. Please like and share. I think when it comes to our events, especially the Mushaloo, it's absolutely FREE. It's free in order to help us promote, man. We can get more people to come on out and have a good time. The boat is huge. It's phenomenal. We always got more room for more people to come on out and have a good time. Just don't get stuck in that rut, man, when you sitting home. You just didn't come out. You had nothing else to do. You're sitting on your couch. Like I said, you got COVID or something, man. Make sure you take care of yourself. Wash your hands. Wear that goddamn, mask, whatever the case may be. Don't come out if you guys got COVID. But if you're sick, man, don't stay in the house. Come on out and have a party with us. We used to have parties Thursday live broadcast, Friday live broadcast, Saturday live broadcast, Sunday. Philly, Jersey, Delaware, it's not that like that anymore. So when me and Mike are doing events, along with other promoters and people from our team and our gang, come on out and have a good time. I also have a brand new cigar lounge in Pottstown. So please come out 211 East High Street. So if you guys are in that Montgomery County area, you just want to get out of Philly, Jersey, Delaware, come out somewhere and have a good time. I'm going to jump on the wheels on the weekends. I'm going to jump on the wheels at night. I'm going to jump on the wheels when the Sixers, the Flyers, the Eagles are playing, just to have that vibe, just to create a good time. Any DJs out there that's looking to come out and going to go and pop a set, come on out and drop a set. It's all good. But that's what we do now in the cigar smoking community. That's what we do. Me and Mike, that's why we do a free event. If you look at the flyer on any of our social media page, it's free to get in here. It's free. Come on in. Come on out. You don't have to smoke cigars. Come on out and listen to R&B music. We're asking you to come out for free, to have a good conversation with us, create a great vibe. Smoke cigars if you do smoke cigars. Come on out and have a good time. Listen, we got the owner of RM. He's in the building, so he's going to come through. We got some other people who's going to come through and talk about their cigars, talk about, where they're from, what they're doing in their life. Man, me and Mike just like to have a great time, man. We have a great time. Mike, big shout out to 2 Up, 2 Down. Tell them what 2 Up, 2 Down stands for. 2 Up, 2 Down. Virginia, man. 2 Up, 2 Down. Big shout out to everybody who came from Virginia.
I have no idea what that meant.
2 Up, 2 Down. 2 Up,
VA.
2 Down. VA.
I never heard that.
VA.
I get it now. I never heard that before.
2 Up, 2 Down. This is the case now.
I was like, I hope it ain't no fresh shit because I play it and I need some.
I'm still questioning. But yeah, big shout out to everybody, man. Come on. Big shout out to everybody who came out, continue to come on out and have a good time.
Flo, he wants to know what the name of your lounge is. Kenny Brown.
Kenny Brown, come on out. Listen, I'm not supposed to be telling nobody because of paperwork, whatever it may be. But the name of the lounge is going to be. Should I tell him, Mike?
Tell him.
All right, it's going to be called Stix. STIXX, 2 X's, not triple X, double X, double X. Stix Cigar Lounge, all right? Stix Cigar Lounge. That's 211 East High Street, HIGE High Street, Pottstown, PA 19464. Come on out and have a good time.
Dope name.
Thank you.
Good job.
Mike helped me come up with it.
Yeah.
No,
I don't think so.
but I do need a dope logo. But I'm just going through all my formalities and make sure all the paperwork and everything is straight, which we good. We straight like 6 o'clock, whatever the case may be. But come on out and have a good time. I am going to have a grand opening party, so you best believe all the main heavy hitters from Philly, Jersey, Delaware. I'm going to personal invite. My place is huge. It's real big. So there's plenty of seating. People can come out and have a great time. I got a kitchen, so anybody know how to make the best wangs or make the best meatballs or whatever the case may be, come on out, enjoy it. We're going to have charcuterie and stuff out there, man, on different types of drinks. So we're going to have a good time. So please hit me up, hit me on, DM me, call me, whatever the case may be. When you and your crew want to come on out, ladies and gentlemen, everyone's welcome, especially from all the different areas. Come on out and have a good time. If you are a big fan of Cigar International, CI, you got to stop at Stix. You got to stop at my lounge, either the way up or the way down, all right? You go up to CI, Cigar International, get crazy prices when it comes to box of cigars. You got to stop at Stix and holler at your boy, DJ Flo. Here we go.
I said the Ville crew will be up there to support.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Still getting stuff together. That's how big the put. Still getting stuff together. It's a lot of work to do. Y'all know that as being any type of entrepreneur or business owner, it's a lot of work to do, man. It's a lot of work to do. But it's pretty much turnkey. So I have everything I need. I just got to get things situated the best way in order to go, and So with that being said, I'm very excited about it, man. Very blessed, very thankful. I'm trying to get more people from Jersey and Delaware to come on out, man. I know it's a far ride, but hey, it's a destination spot. I know a lot of people came out to live in my best cigar life. I know a lot of people came out to TSL, Tobacco Sports Lounge. Shout out to my man G. Shout out to my business partner Mike. Hey, we got something else coming too. I ain't gonna let the cat out the bag with that, but we got something else coming. Y'all better keep a close eye on the podcast. It's the reason why we're doing these podcasts and keeping a close-knit surroundings of people and followers and supporters. Me and Mike, listen, I'm up there DJing, but don't forget, if I got 12 million, 15 million songs, I don't forget faces. I don't forget faces, and I don't forget opportunities. And me and Mike do things like this along with the after party. We don't make any money off of that. Other people make money off of that. We just want y'all to get the hell out of your rut. Like if you in like a bad situation, that's why we talk about relationships. If you are depressed, so many people going through depression. You don't have to be depressed, man. Don't sit there on the couch because she said you can't go out. You're a grown-ass man. Come on out. Have a good time.
Okay.
Yeah. Rap.
We're not in the business of creating divorces.
Yeah.
Word down. We need down here.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he's on his way. Yeah. If you know what I mean? If you stuck there on your couch, man, and you ask him, can you go out? He say no. So, come on out to the Bush. Come on out to Cigar Code and have a good time with us, man.
So speaking to that, right? And this is the other thing that people do. I talked about the habitual aspect of the relationship, that you just become dependent upon the idea of the relationship. What people fail to maintain, you can change your behavior as a human, but you cannot change your personality. The moment you try to change your personality for somebody, at some point, you're going to either resent yourself or that person or both. And that's where that internal just energy shift starts to go.
I think you should have been a therapist.
Nah.
Or like some type of
I'm speaking off of what I learned myself, though.
Oh, okay. Have you ever went through depression?
I don't think I was depressed.
What was it?
My mood was different in certain scenarios around certain people.
Well, that's not a little personal to the people.
So, no, I'm just saying. So, I can remember being, in a good mood, and then, someone come into the room and my mood would drop. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let me ask you this.
I can remember.
I can understand you being in that situation with a person coming in the room.
Hold on. Before you ask that, the other side to that
why you touching me though, bro?
Because you're right here, motherfucker.
I ain't gonna be too many motherfuckers.
So, you got kids, you motherfucker.
Don't start. You was doing good. Don't start.
So the other side to that is, the whole behavior versus personality thing. Like, you don't have to be out, smacking asses and rubbing up on chicks and all of that to have a good time.
Smacking asses?
No, I'm just saying, because that's a behavioral thing.
But who smacks asses on the app?
Nobody. It's an example. It's an exaggerated example. But from a personality perspective, I like people. I like being around people. I like being in the mix.
That's the reason why I DJ.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's the reason why you host.
So even last night, I will walk around, make sure everybody good. Shake a couple hands. People thanking us for what we're doing.
Smack no asses.
I don't smack no asses. I smack hands, not asses. So, but that's the thing. Like that's my personality. So, and a woman who knows you and loves you and wants to be with you should, and vice versa, man, woman, whatever, should be able to. And I don't want to use the word should. Should's a dangerous word. I'm not going to use it. Should is judgmental. She has to be able to deal with that. If she can't, then y'all just ain't gonna work. Because nobody has to change their personality for anybody. The moment you do, you will resent them and y'all will have problems. It might not be the reason y'all have problems, but that resentment will have you saying dumb shit like, who left the motherfucking remote over there instead of over here? And y'all will fight over that shit because y'all resent each other. Or you resent yourself or that person. It'll be, who put the toilet paper roll up this way versus that way. Y'all argue about the stupidest shit because y'all resent each other. It's because you change your personality instead of behavior. You change behavior, people confuse that shit. That's why them dudes sit on the couch mad because they don't think they can go out because they don't know how to change their behavior versus their personality.
sometimes you just want to go out and clear your mouth. It don't have to be about smacking ass.
Oh, I know that.
Right?
I know that.
It's to be around some positive people. This is just some good vibe music.
Right.
Right? Maybe a drinky drink or two of beer.
Right.
Smoke a cigar, talk trash and tell lies. It don't have to be that deep, right?
It don't, but you can't, I mean, you know, an insecure person will create a whole scenario in their mind about what you're actually doing when you're out doing something. If you out chilling with the homies, like me and you sitting right here, you know what I mean? If we happen to have insecure women in our lives, they home like, they out there screwing some chicks, they out here doing this, they out here doing that.
We not.
But an insecure person, man and woman, because there's some dudes out there that be on some weird shit too. And them dudes be, you know, oh, I know you out there with some dude, I know you out there with this dude, you know, I heard you was sitting next to such and such, you know, whatever.
Right.
And they just create shit that don't exist. And that's insecurity. And again, I hate the word toxic, but that's what it is. It's toxic as fuck. So, you know, y'all gotta get rid of that, man. Y'all gotta learn how to just let go of whatever's happening. If you with somebody and you know, if you don't trust them, it's probably because you don't trust yourself. But you gotta be able to let them go be who they have to be from a personality perspective. Because if you try to change that, if you try to lock them up, they're gonna resent you and they're gonna go do exactly what you're trying to prevent them from doing because you've been trying to lock them up.
Mike, a lot of times when I'm DJing and I'm on top, big shout out to DJ Mackie again, right? I see a lot of stuff. Right. And you see a lot of stuff because you spend most of your time taking pictures and videos when you're up top, other than you walking through the crowd on the dance floor. Am I right or am I left? Mm-hmm. So with that being said, yo, Mike, I see people come to the Mushaloo, maybe couples, maybe friends, whatever the case may be, but they sit there all night. You just sit there. You don't dance. You don't converse with nobody. You know what I mean? You're not really drinking nothing. You're not smoking out. You're just sitting there miserable. I'm like, yo, who comes out to do that? I just don't understand it. Now, I'm not saying necessarily that it's the music that you're playing, but that should not be the case. If you're going out to have a good time, Mike, you should dance to every freaking song that the DJ plays, right?
Yes.
You need your glasses, bro. You can't see shit.
No. Kenny said he wants to know when I sleep. I don't. And then Lisa
I can't see.
Lisa Johnson. The next event is Sunday on the Mushaloo, sotw.mile.com. No, I'm sorry, smokeonthewater.mile.com. I'm going to put it in the chat right now. You get your tickets. Keep going, Flo, my bad. Keep it going, Flo.
Say it again.
Keep it going, huh?
So I see so many people coming to Mushaloo, right? You just, not so many people, because listen, we get it popping. Don't get it there. You ain't never been to the Mushaloo. We got people popping and dancing and break dancing and Punjabi MCing and doing a whole bunch of stuff. Don't get it. But every now and then, I might see, Mike, you might see the same thing. You ever see a single lady or two ladies come in and just sit there?
Right.
They just sit there.
Yep.
And I'm like, yo, you came out to have a good time. Introduce yourself. Dance. Right. Smile. Try a cigar. Get a drink. You know what I mean? Like some type of enjoyment. You don't have to just sit there and just be miserable. Why did you come out? Why did you pay for the ticket? We'll take your money. Greatly appreciate it. But why'd you come out, man, not to have a good time? Just come out and have a good time. Right. All you single ladies out there, come on out and have a good time. It's outside. You're not going to come home and smell like smoke if you're on the Mushaloo. Yeah. We're outside. You're not going to come home and smell like smoke.
Not at all.
If you got to go home and wash your hair and you think it's because of smoke, that shit's been dirty for weeks. Mm-hmm. It's been dirty. You all needed to wash your hair a long time ago. All it had to do with the cigar smoke.
Smoke don't smell like a wet dog.
It don't. That's right.
On us.
That's right.
Smoke don't smell like a wet dog.
There's a reason why we sell cologne and perfume at the Mushaloo. That's a damn good reason. A couple times people said, "Nah, I ain't gonna want to do it." But listen, come on now and have a good time, man. Come on now and good time, man. Listen, I'm telling you, don't get down and deep with depression. Come on now and have a good time, man. Me and Mike telling y'all, we asking you, we begging you, all guys and females, come on now and have a good time.
You will be around people that encourage and help induce a good time. You know what I mean? If you come out open-minded in a sense, ladies, just because a guy wants to dance with you don't mean he wants to
just dance. Just dance.
Fellas, stop mean mugging and staring like you're cool. You're not cool. You don't look cool. You look like a fool. You know what I'm saying? Go enjoy yourself. You out there to look at chicks anyway. Go dance with her. You know what I mean? Go have a good time, man. Get a drink, get a smoke. If you want to come relax, that's cool too. Go up top deck, or buy a table.
Hey, button your shirt though. We don't need nobody with the chest hairs out.
Yeah, Malik.
Yeah, stop coming in there. Malik. Yo, I'm telling y'all right now. Mike. Enough is a damn enough. I can't take this no more. Listen. The Mushaloo is not the location where y'all wear white tees and Timbs. That is not the location. Don't do that shit.
Yeah.
Don't do that shit.
It's
Just put on something fly.
but
I'm just telling y'all right now. I'm telling you right now. Every now and then, me and Mike get a chance. And I'm not the promoter. I'm just a DJ. But I'm just letting you know, ladies are looking for, just to have a good conversation, have a good drink with some positive, productive men. Not saying that's not productive, but if you think walk around with your fucking nipples out is cool, it ain't cool. That ain't cool.
The ladies always respond to. I'm gonna tell you what they respond to. Like what I've noticed, what I see is it's the brothers that come. Sometimes they got on a nice little suit, a nice little button up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a hat. They love the beards. Y'all love them beards. I don't know what it is, but I got one. But he got one too. But they love the beards. They just love to see the guys put together, man. Well groomed, put together, but still able to have a conversation. Even if they ain't about dancing, sometimes it's just conversation. Sometimes you observing what's going on, and y'all talking about the everyday. Enjoying yourself that way. It's cool. You got people. A couple people that I know that were there. Just got out of a relationship. They were trying to have a good time because they've been in something, for so long, and they're like, you know what, man, this felt good to just get out and dance and be with my friends and see people I ain't seen and whatever. So, thank you for doing this. Keep doing this, please. I don't come out all the time, but when I do, I know that I can come here and have a good time. You know what I mean? So again, if you feel in a certain way, come on out, man. You'll feel good after you leave. I promise you that. You will feel good. If you can pay attention to what's in front of you and you can understand what's actually happening, we're in our 40s, 50s. A couple people I think in their 60s. I know at least one person in her 60s that be coming out sometime. But there was a time when we be like, oh, I don't want to be the old man in the club. No, you don't want to be the old man in the club with a bunch of young people. But you in your 40s and 50s, 30s too. There's some 30s that come out and hang out with us. 30s, 40s, 50s, you know what I'm saying? You grown, you got your own money. You like to have a cigar, you like to have a drink, you like good music. Why not? You know what I'm saying? You got the negative Nancy's, so to speak, that sit at home on their couch like y'all all out there in the club, like y'all trying to relive something. No, we ain't trying to relive. We live in this life. We ain't reliving nothing. We ain't reliving college because I was a whole different person in college than I am right now. You know what I mean? Like we're living this life because it's short, it's hours. We paying for this motherfucker every day. So we're gonna go out and have a good time and do what the hell we want to do because our bills is paid, our kids are fed, clothed, and housed, and well taken care of. So mind your business. If it ain't for you, that's cool. Stay home. But what's not gonna happen is, all of a sudden we the quote unquote irresponsible. We had top level political officials at this party. You know what I'm saying? We had former political officials at this party. We had, we got Jeff Bradshaw, one of the, if not the best trombone player in the world. He there, you know what I'm saying? We got people, we got lawyers, we got doctors, we got, you know what I'm saying?
I knew it.
Carl, what up, dude?
I knew it.
We got, we got all of them. We got top finance leaders, we got IT leaders, we have business owners, real estate folks, everybody. We don't got no bums up in there. Ain't no bums up in there. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's there. Everybody that's there, they about something. They've been about something. They doing something, and they want a little release from the hard work that they put in all week. So we do this for them. Not that you can't be in your 20s and come, but you probably gonna stick out like a sore thumb because we grown. We the OGs, and we still running it. We still living. We still going. We not gonna stop.
Never gonna stop. We're gonna keep doing what we do, man. We're gonna do it. We're gonna ride this train till the wheels fall off. I promise y'all, man, we never gonna give up. That's the reason why we keep striving. Each and every week, we try to put together events. We try to put together good shit for people to come out and have a good time. That's the reason why we here. I keep telling y'all, get up off your black Latino asses and come on down and have a cigar. We know you got work tomorrow. I understand that, but come on down for a couple of days. The house is clean. Dinner is done. Come on down and have a cigar with us. All right? We got different rooms in here. If you don't smoke cigars, you can go in a different room. It's all good. Come on and have a good time, man. We appreciate all y'all, everybody. Thank you so much for all the support ever since we started doing the pop-up podcast and ever since we started doing the Mooch Loop. 3 years ago, we're in season 3. And the love has been unbelievable. That's been phenomenal. We can't ask for no more. But just give it a chance. I know it's not Bahama Bay. I know it's not, Club Gotham. I know it's not all the live broadcasts that I used to do with the Hot Boys, Mikey J, Uncle O, Pooch, man. I know. It's not that vibe. It's a different vibe. You know what I mean? So come on down and have a good time. Check us out.
That's it.
Check us out.
That's it.
So
Neat. What up? Come say hi.
So bring it to the camera right now, man. And I know we were talking about relationships, man, but it feels so good to be in love, man. So listen, if you are starting a brand new relationship, you with somebody who loves you unconditionally, man. They really enjoy your company. They love being around you. They love, your feng shui and what you give and what you give off, whatever the case may be. It's so important to be with somebody who cares for you and loves you and wants to party with you, and wants to drink, and wants to dance, and wants to do all those good things. So continue to go and cover yourself with love and be with people who really love you.
Be with someone who is liberating, okay? That makes you feel free, makes you be your authentic self, but also teaches you along the way that sometimes when you be your authentic self, but you can also come off as an asshole. Be with somebody who grounds you, It's very important.
What you mean asshole? Like me? Mike's an asshole.
I'm an asshole. I'm a whole ass.
He's a whole ass. This guy right here.
Kindness goes a long way.
Right here.
I'm a lot.
No, Mike's not an asshole.
He admitted it. He's the one that said it. I didn't call it to him.
I think he's trying. I think that's just a light skin thing.
Oh, light skin. So what? Light skin guys are assholes?
No, that's he likes to portray himself like he's an asshole, but he's really not, right? Because light skin men get called soft usually, right? That's usually their aura. Like the Kappa sweethearts.
Hey, that ain't true.
Listen, that's what y'all.
That's
what you guys portray. You portray yourself as like, man, fuck that. I'm an asshole. Whole time, deep down inside, y'all teddy bears, Care Bears.
I ain't no killer, but don't push me.
Yeah. See.
What were we talking about? Relationships.
Yeah. For the most part.
Okay.
Well, what we got going on here at Cigar Code, Odie?
Just chill till the day. We have a long week coming up. Tomorrow we have a live show with our one of our clients, one of our good friends, Rico. He's gonna be singing. Thursday we have a comedy night, comedy show. It's gonna be some special guests up there. We're doing no comedy night. I'm doing a little skit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ain't I supposed to.
We're roasting.
Yeah, that's
We're
tomorrow.
Roast. That's gonna be on Thursday.
Thursday, okay.
And then Friday we're gonna kick off the Eagles game. 8 p.m. Eagles game, and then afterwards we are going to celebrate Rum's birthday.
Happy birthday, Rum.
Friday
4-0.
night. Yeah. And then
He's only 4 years old.
Wow. You're trying to say my
He's a
my
man.
bro
He's
was
old.
old.
No. I thought he was old.
I'm gonna get him a t-shirt that says I'm a man, I'm 40.
40 years old.
You gotta get him a 40 ounce. That's a good.
That's amazing. Congratulations, Rum.
Yeah. So it's gonna be a busy week. It'll be fun. Y'all should come through.
Josie.
Y'all know what it is. We're down here right now. I'm 39 North Delaware Avenue. Y'all know what it is. Come on, it's Cigar Code on the Tuesday night. CigaR&B Tuesdays. Listen, all the tunes of R&B will be playing here. Also, Neat will be bartending to help you guys out. So if you guys need anything to drink, she makes some of the best drinks in Philly, Jersey, and Delaware. Without a doubt, this is the #1 premier spot for cigar smokers. We'll be here all night long. So please, if you're sitting on your stoop or you in your basement smoking, not doing much, come on down to 939 North Delaware Avenue to Cigar Code and chill with us tonight at Cigar Code. All right?
Smoke cigars and talk shit and sing along to some nice R&B.
Yep.
Mr. Jackson will be on the sticks.
Sticks.
Pause.
Pause.
See y'all.
Thank you, Neat. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, listen, we're gonna bring another celebrity to the pop-up podcast. And I want all my 1911 brothers to, put your hands together and make some noise, man, because this brother, I know that we've been texting and going back and forth for a while now, but I finally got him out the house. Big shout out to him. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mr. Josie.
What up?
You're not shy to this live shit.
No, this is my thing, man. This is my thing. So, what's happening, brothers?
Good, man. We on here. We was talking about relationships and stuff, but we don't have to talk about that. We want to talk about you, Josie. What do you do? What have you been doing? What type of cigars you smoke? Where do you hang out? What you do?
So, thank you. I didn't know y'all was running already. I was out there just chilling, grooving to the vibes of the classics out there, and getting some rap work done. Shout out to the brothers of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, Zeta Iota chapter especially, and Second D. What have I been doing, man? I've been doing a lot, man. I have been working on trying to finish a book.
Nice. What's going to be the name of your book?
It is called The De-Evolution of the Black XY.
Wow.
And it delves into societal variables and things that are regressing the black man. So I'm doing a lot of reading, a lot of academic journals, a lot of academic articles. I haven't been doing much, man. I just been staying out the way.
So Q's are actually pretty smart, huh?
Hey, I got it.
Here we go with
I
the
got
bullshit.
it. See, I told y'all.
Listen,
I told you.
you know what? It's going to be a whole
It ain't
1911 thing going back and
It didn't
forth
take
here.
much.
You know, 1911 happened and they got all antsy and they rushed.
Yeah.
We chilled and took the time
I
and
told
waited
y'all it
until
didn't take
November.
much, man. It didn't take
November
much.
17, 1911. We chilled and waited. They got all excited and antsy in January and jumped in like, oh man, we got to do something. Slow walk.
They like their red so much they use it to make purple.
Here we go with the bullshit.
Yo,
See, listen. Y'all gotta understand. I'm outnumbered here, but I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna stand my ground here. These two jokers, I love both of them to death, but you know they ain't gonna come at the bros like that.
You have any Stellas?
Just fine. This brother right here, man. I met this brother about maybe 12 years ago. Always been solid.
Yeah, longer than that, Mike. It's been longer than that, dog. Yeah, it's been way longer than that. 12 years ago, only put us down to 20.
Right.
Yeah, dog. It goes way.
Right, 20.
Probably about 20 years ago, dog. And you know, we both have the love for cigars. I am, you know, you asked about what I smoke. I actually, I'm typically my palate gravitates towards Nicaraguan or Dominicans. I don't know why. No matter what I smoke, it always gravitates to that. But listen, I'm gonna tell y'all, I'll put y'all on to something. There is one Haitian boutique cigar that exists ever. It's a company called Supreme Tobacco Company out of Haiti. Yo, when I tell you that stick is amazing. So, pause. So you know, Cohiba has the Bahique. The cigar from the Supreme Tobacco Company is the Bahiquio. And when I tell you that thing smokes, and since Haiti and the Dominican Republic are both on the Isle of Hispaniola, I thought that smoking that would be similar to smoking a Dominican. Man, it's completely different. You know, the soil is different on each side of the peninsula because of the rain that one place gets doesn't get the same rain, so the soil is different.
Is this the African cigar that everyone was talking about?
Haitian cigar.
All right.
So
we heard about it. We talked about it.
There is an African cigar from Cameroon. Are we talking about the one that's grown? It's actually strictly grown in Cameroon.
I haven't smoked one yet.
Okay.
There's a few brands that use Cameroon.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of brands that use Cameroon cigar tobacco, but this company is specifically solely. I guess it would be like a complete, you know. Cameroon cigar from filler to binder to wrapper.
Nice.
So
if anybody knows how to get to that cigar, we need a box of it so we can smoke it and talk about it right here on the podcast. Also, big shout out to Stella Brew, which is our official sponsor. Big shout out to Ducky and the whole Penn beverage. To all the boys, man, Stella is the official beverage for the Pop-Up Podcast. Thank you so much for everybody to going out and drinking cold-ass Stellas. We appreciate you, man. Go out and get yourself some Stella right now. Stella beer.
He said for drinking cold-ass Stellas. That is hilarious, man.
Ice cold, too.
Yo, it's cold, man. Nothing like a cold Stella,
Shout out to the Alphas.
He started his bullshit. That's strike 3. That's a ball. That's not a strike. It's a ball.
Nah, but real rap. My brother Will Packer was on First Take. He is an alpha. He's doing the damn thing. He got a new TV show coming out called Fight Night. It's on Peacock. It starts Thursday. So there we go. Some Divine Nine Love. Damn. Shout out Will Packer.
Josie, quick question for you, brother.
I gotta show y'all this amazing backpack I got, dog.
We was better.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Y'all shouldn't have brought me on here, man. Because you know I'm gonna shout out my frat and I'm gonna shout out the brothers in my frat that do amazing things. This bag is from That's Out, man. When I tell you that this bag is out, this bag is dope. OWT. Yeah, you know that. You jacked it up. Y'all damn noobs don't know what y'all doing. But listen, this is my favorite backpack, dog. I got this down at Clave in Tampa a couple months ago, so I gotta shout that bag out, shout them out. But anyway, I'm sorry.
Quick question for you, 1911 brother. Can you tell us something about yourself that maybe the world doesn't know yet?
So a lot of people don't know, man. I am an accomplished playwright. I wrote and produced a play entitled "What If Heaven Was Black," and we put it up in 2016. And what you say? Oh snap! I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry.
So you mean we about to learn something?
Yo, listen, hold on. I'm about to mute all of this, and I think I am muted. But yeah, so I'm an accomplished playwright. I have I'm on this Zoom, so I wrote and produced a play called "What If Heaven Was Black," and we put that up in 2016, and it sold out 2 shows. An amazing cast from Philly. My director, Angelique Marshall, is a Philly sister. So yeah, that's right. Penn State. He had to say it like that. I don't even like the way he said that. So we're trying to put it back up. I reached out to my amazing pastor, Pastor Waller at Enon Tabernacle.
Enon, yes, sir.
Church.
Yeah.
We were trying to get it put up there, so we reached out to them. Also, another thing, if you missed it yesterday, me and my man and my brother, Nate Rogers, Philly Nate, we put up, back in 2018, we started a movement called When Black Men Pray. And we moved that around the city, man. We were being plagued by violence in this city, and we're still continuing to be plagued by violence in this city. And we put that up in 2018. We would go out the corners, we would assemble brothers, we would circle up, we would pray for the community, we would offer resources for people in the community. We started that back up yesterday. Every first Monday of every month, we will have a Zoom for brothers to come on and be prayed for, and for brothers to come on and be uplifted, and black men around this country. We really, really need this right now, and especially 2 months away from one of the most critical elections of our lives. We need to understand our roles in our community, and we need to understand that we play a significant role in uplifting our communities and doing the things that we need to do.
Yes, sir. I like that, man. How can we get the info?
So you can get the info. You can follow Philly Nate on Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram. I have 2 pages: CigaR_BLUEZ 1911 or PHL Man of Steel 1911. I believe our When Black Men Pray Instagram is still up, but if you need to reach out to us, if you need anything, if you want to know what resources we have available, When Black Men Pray at gmail.com. We are up and running and we are ready to go.
That's dope. That might be the best thing you said, man. I like that. It's good stuff. I like stuff like that, man.
If you're looking to get a pop-up podcast t-shirt, the one that Mike Jackson's wearing, make sure that you go on to the pop-up podcast and leave us a DM and let us know your size, and we definitely can get it in different colors. Now, if you want to take Mike's space off of it, that's cool. Just have Captain DJ #1 space on it. That's fine. Or we can get a podcast t-shirt that just has the pop-up podcast on it. It don't have to have my fat ass head or his fat ass head.
Yeah, I'm about to brew.
Just get a pop-up podcast t-shirt, but they are for sale, so make sure you hit us up. Wear it out to the Mooshaloo if you want. Also, tickets are selling crazy on the Mooshaloo, so make sure you go and get your Mooshaloo tickets right now. It's this Sunday. If you celebrate your birthday, I need all the cues, all the news to come on out, all the 1911 crew to come on out.
Battle 1911.
Wow.
That's this Sunday?
Yep. It is now.
That's this Sunday.
Yep.
I'm just listen. This pop-up podcast about to have some darkness into it because these 2 light-skinned motherfuckers right here, like y'all are not gonna do this, man.
No, we ain't gonna do that.
Listen,
we already got a bunch of noobs to go. That's not even gonna be fair.
I'm about to brody y'all. I'm about to be the third face of the pop-up podcast, man, because I ain't enough time on my hands right now.
Like sat in the brown.
I should have sat in the middle.
You too light. This the brown.
Oh, so wait. I'm in the light skin chair.
I didn't say that.
See, this is that foolishness that that I'm not trying to be a part of, but whatever. So where's everybody at? Listen, I just went live a little while ago on my IG on my CigaR_BLUEZ 1911. Listen, y'all need to bring y'all behinds down here, man. It's a Tuesday night, the day after Labor Day. Y'all are not doing anything. If y'all smoking in y'all basement, smoking on y'all steps, wherever y'all smoking, y'all need to come down here to Cigar Crew with the 939 Delaware Avenue. North Delaware Avenue.
Yes, sir.
Y'all need to come down here and enjoy this Tuesday night, man. I mean, I was out there grooving. I didn't even realize these 2 light-skinned jokers was back here doing this until I got a text. So y'all need to come down here and enjoy this night with us. The drinks, Neat is in there killing it. She's doing her thing. I know some of y'all might be at the Tim's concert at the Met, because Tim's is at the Met. And I'm sure that is a sight to behold in concert live on stage. She think it's 2-day-old grits. Hey, don't worry about that, dog. Don't worry about that.
Hey, Mike!
Alarm, dog. Don't worry about that, dog. Don't worry about
Josie, I
that.
apologize
Don't
for
worry.
that.
Hey, listen, man.
We don't do that. We don't usually do that on the podcast. Yo, there's no low blows on the podcast.
Come on, a low blow.
I'm just letting you know, man.
Yeah, listen.
We didn't bring you on here to ask you no inappropriate disrespect.
No, it's cool, dog. Listen,
I just know, you know what I mean?
I'm like Teflon, dog.
I know you from Keep It Real, Bill. I'm just trying to keep the peace. That's all. Because this little motherfucker keep, you know what I mean, throwing jabs. So we got it. We definitely got it. So
That's that. Don't you in Boston?
Damn.
Coachville, Boston.
No, it's not the same. Don't. Wait a minute.
I'm not trying to get no hate. And then you no hate. Coachville, Boston. Please put up Coach Boston. Come down here and we can rock out for the rest of the night. Let's go.
No, we good. Listen, I also see, and I wanted to ask you this question, Josie. Who got the best cheesesteak in Philadelphia?
Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. As a connoisseur of fine foods, and I know my way around the kitchen, I'm a very good cook. Angelo's in South Philly has the best goddamn cheesesteak I've ever had in my life. I grew up in Winfield, so I grew up on Larry's Steak, so that's all that I knew.
So you from West Philly?
Yeah. Winfield, not West Philly.
Winfield.
Winfield is West Philly. I always West Philly.
All right.
So listen, I moved uptown, and then I Delisandro's years ago. But listen, Angelo's has the best cheesesteak in this city. Immediately followed by Old Brother, which is that second in Market, and it's one on Broad Street.
Yeah, they pretty good.
Third is Cafe whatever up in the Northeast.
Yes.
But listen, like I said when I posted this, Angelo's Cheesesteaks has Cooper Sharp cheese, and I don't know if Mr. Cooper himself delivered that cheese to Angelo's and made and blessed that cheesesteak. But Angelo's in South Philly is on South 9th Street. Think like, I don't know, 100 block of South 9th Street. It's right off South Street. Best cheesesteak in the city.
What makes it the best?
So, the roll is critical. And I'm not a fan of seeded rolls, or was not a fan of seeded rolls until, Chuck Belafonte, they walked in here and disrupted me while I was thinking, what's up, Darkness? So we got some darkness in here along with myself. So listen, a seeded roll was not one of my things, but I had to deal with it because that's what they have. See, he leaving that. Dark-skinned brothers in the building. So anyway, but it's the seasoning of the meat, pause, no Diddy.
Gotta have your meat seasoned.
Gotta have your meat seasoned.
Season your meat, bitch!
It is a perfect blend of salt, pepper, and whatever other seasonings. The cheese melt. Bro, completely listen. You gotta completely melt. Listen, bro. Cooper Sharp has to be completely melted. It's thick. And let me tell you, the Cooper Sharp on Angelo's cheesesteaks, it just listen. So when I got home, I didn't want to eat it in the car because I didn't want to be what's the lead bull that do the food joints in his car. I didn't want to be him, so I drove home. So I was like a 25-minute drive. Man, I put it in the air fryer for 5 minutes. And when I tell you that crust and crunch on that seeded roll, along with the perfectly seasoned meat and the Cooper Sharp melt, Angelo's the best cheesesteak in Philadelphia.
I'm gonna have to check them out. I've actually never had it.
You've never had an Angelo's cheesesteak?
They deliver here?
Never.
Hell yeah, that probably deliver here, man. Go on DoorDash. They bring that here. Y'all will want to leave. And after I ate it, I told myself I was gonna stay up for. That's what she. That's not what she said. That's not what she said.
I'm just trying to get.
So listen.
Listen,
I know he was. But listen, I told myself I was gonna stay up for about 2 hours afterwards. Man, I was fighting trying not to go to sleep. That cheesesteak was absolutely amazing. Cafe Carmela is the one up in the Northeast. I'm sorry, up on Knights Road. Not Knights Road, up on Home Avenue. They're number 3. They're number 3. And I told myself I'm not eating any more cheesesteaks for the rest of the year. But it just ain't working out.
Yeah, be like that. Yeah, I used to live over in Woodfield for a while. Larry's was like, bang.
Larry's was home. Larry's was it. That's all we knew. And then
Not even close, huh?
no, man. Larry's right now. Larry's ain't the same Larry's that I.
Yeah, I ain't been in a minute.
If you go into a cheesesteak place and you don't hear that click, 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 click on the spatulas, walk out.
Yup.
That's real shit. If you don't hear that, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all a funny story. I swear to God, this is a real truth. So you know what I do for a living.
Yes.
So many years ago, me and my partner, shout out to my partner Jake, we roll up on Lancaster Avenue. It came out as a shooting. We get in there and we like, yo, it was an Asian restaurant. Yo, my man was on the grill. He was shot in the stomach.
Damn.
Asian boy. But he was still in there. He's like, no, I gotta finish. We're like, my man, we gotta get you to the hospital before you bleed out. And listen, somebody's cheesesteaks got some extra bread on it.
Little ketchup.
I listen.
Little salt and ketchup.
Yo, and Jake is my witness. I swear, if he sees this and when he sees this, he can vouch for this. My man was on the grill with a gut shot, still cooking. Did not want to leave. His work ethic, I admire it. But my man, you about to die in here.
Yeah, that's great.
So yeah, somebody got back in like 97, 98. Y'all got a little extra shush up on your steak. That's why.
Right. That's
Yeah.
great. That's great.
Yeah.
Also, Josie, can you please shout out GTG, please?
Oh, of course. So I got to shout out GTG, the Good Time Gang, Philadelphia chapter, based out of K's Cigar Sensations,
What's up,
Amy
Kay?
Glenside on Keswick Avenue. If you have not been to K's, she is the only Black female-owned cigar lounge in the state of Pennsylvania.
What's up, Kay?
What's up, sis?
Y'all hear me? I'm backing this up. It ain't Black History Month. It ain't February, but she is the only Black female-owned cigar lounge in the state of Pennsylvania.
Love it.
That's
K's
love.
Cigar Sensations up in Glenside. I think it's what 280 Keswick Avenue, 284 Keswick Avenue, whatever. It's across from the Keswick Theater.
Yeah, I'll say cross.
So if
Please
you,
go out and support that
absolutely,
owner.
absolutely support my home girl.
She's my sister.
Kay, good
Yes.
people, man. I love Kay.
Mm-hmm.
So Josie, what would you say is your favorite cigar?
Can you please ask Josie the pop-up podcast question?
I'm getting there. That's why I said that.
So
I don't like your attitude, man.
You ain't gotta like it.
I smoke so much stuff, and I try to smoke everything. So I typically smoke full body. Every now and then I'll dip into a medium full. The best cigar that I've ever smoked was the La Gloria 2006 Limitada.
That's hard to get.
That's almost done because they're not making, of course, anymore. But listen, when I smoked that cigar,
Heavy too.
I smoked the first time I smoked it was in 2017. So those cigars had sat for 11 years. So my man, my shrine brother Chris Duncan gave it to me. And then when I got my master's in 17, he gave me another.
Shout out to all the Masons out there. Shout out to all the lodges.
All the bros. And listen, when I smoked that, I called him. I said, bro, it's like smoking pure water.
Mm.
That was my description. That cigar smoked so amazing. You ever draw a cigar and you gotta look at it after every draw, like, what in the hell? And then it switched up every third. And I thought the first third was, all right, cool. This is so, all right, cool. Got to the second third, I was just like, by the time I got to the last third, I was just in amazement. So that was probably the best cigar that I've ever smoked. I'm not a fan of cigar hype. Like, there's so many cigars that people hype up just for whatever reason, whether it be for the blender, for whatever, the company or whoever.
Right.
But once you find out that cigar that just hits that spot, and that's what did it for me, man. The 2006 Limitada, and I don't even know how many boxes are left even around. But if you get a chance to get your hand on that, That is a great cigar. And price point is not indicative of quality of a cigar.
Say it again.
Price point is not indicative of the quality of a cigar. And a lot of people get wrapped up on this. Oh man, I had a $50 stick the other day.
Right.
And it might have been trash. It might have been trash.
And they didn't know.
And they didn't know because they had not experienced everything. So that's why I've smoked things that cost $5. Like one of my chill cigars that a lot of people may have a problem with is the Chill and Loose 2. That's a $5 stick. It's a stick that you don't mind if you got to get rid of because you're doing something else or whatever. But the stick actually smokes very well. It's a $5 stick. But it actually could compete with some other higher price $12, $13 sticks. So people get caught up on stuff, man. It's a lot of hype. So learn your palate, learn the cigars, smoke different stuff, and find out what you like. What you like that you consider your favorite may not be what we consider our favorite, but that's not a knock to anybody or any cigar manufacturer.
What's your go-to spot in order to grab a premium cigar that's not in your regular lounge?
So what I can't find in my regular lounge is probably my go-to spot would be, can't say 10, 10 got everything under the sun. Smoking Mania is the only one in the city that has the Vehicchio, the Supreme Tobacco Haitian cigar. He is the only place in the city that has that cigar, so I go there specifically for that. Pairings is my spot in media. I love Pairings. Pairings always has some different stuff there, and I'll pop in there. But I bang with Smoke still because they have a lot of boutique cigars that we probably would probably remain undiscovered until we until you go in there.
That's what's up. And the other part of these questions that we ask,
Okay.
that favorite cigar that you enjoy,
Mm-hmm.
if you could smoke that with anybody in the world, dead or alive, who would it be and where would y'all do it? Well, where would y'all smoke?
Okay, yeah, pause. So I would probably smoke a Vehicchio. I've never been to Bora Bora,
Nice.
but I have seen pictures, and I know that's a place that I need to be. And it would probably be on a beach in Bora Bora. And the person, it's got to be 4 people. And I know y'all gonna be like, what?
I hope it ain't one of your founders.
It's got to be all 4 of my founders.
Oh, I knew it.
Listen,
I knew
if I could sit on a beach in Bora Bora and share a cigar with the 4 founders of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated,
That's okay.
bro, that would make my lifetime. That would make my lifetime. That, because you have to think about it, and y'all can relate to this, because you have to think of what was going on in 1911 in this country, in the world, and how unaccepted black men were in 1911. So to sit with my 4 founders on a beach in Bora Bora and sharing a cigar with them, come on, dog.
What would be the first question you ask somebody like that? Your 4 founders.
The first question I would ask my 4 founders would be, why? Why did you feel the need to create the greatest fraternity known to man? I was gonna kill him with that.
I was gonna get him.
No, I was gonna kill him with that.
Mike.
No, because I know
I was
these
gonna
other
get him, Mike.
1911s gonna say something. I would ask them their why they felt the need to create Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. And that would, and not to cast any aspersions on any other fraternity or anybody else, but that would be something that I would need to know and to internalize because of the climate and just their dogged tenacity to create an organization that elevated black men, black collegiate men, black college educated men to just continue to progress and grow. So that's who I would do. It'd have to be for, and that's where I would have to be on a beach and board with the 4 founders of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated.
That's good. That's dope. Appreciate that.
And y'all would probably say the same thing.
Right.
Real shit.
I thought that. I said that. I'm like, you know what? That would be dope. I mean, our group's a little bigger,
A lot bigger.
But other than that, I'm with that. See, I ain't talking no shit. I did good.
Mike, can you please do the honor of introducing our next guest, please?
All right. So to my right, y'all left. If you're watching, I'm actually smoking one of his cigars right now, Mr. Robert Martinez, RM Cigar.
RM in the building, Robert Martinez. That's right.
I said I know that, man.
Yeah.
His bands are all in that joint right there, dog. Yes, I've smoked several.
Listen, Philly, Jersey, Delaware, even DMV area, along with all the Mushaloo crowd, please, if you're a part of any cigars smoking organization or you're just a cigar smoker, please go out and purchase RM Cigars. You can get at him. We're going to make sure that you got all of his social media aspects in order to go and try. I love the Sumatra. Listen, you're Sumatra.
And follow him on social media because you keep popping up on my people you may know list on Facebook. Like, hey, I know.
Mike came into Cigar Code today, 939 North Delaware Avenue. Make sure you get yourself down here and say, yo, I need a box cut. Yo, you know what, Flo? We're going to go with the RM today. And this is even before you even
I didn't
came
know he was
in.
gonna be here.
And why
And we are smoking the RM cigars.
What?
Why y'all ain't tell me?
You was over there on the
You was over there laptop talking to the rest of your frat brothers.
I was handling work, dog.
I understand that.
Working with
I
Megan
understand
never
that.
bro.
So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and show some love for Mr. RM himself. Hey, how you doing,
What's
man?
going on, man?
Good,
What's
man.
going
You
on?
So please tell the world about yourself. This is the Pop-Up Podcast. Mike and I have been doing this for about 4 months now. This is like our 28th, 29th episode. It's not really a cigar podcast, but we just talk about life. But we love to go and introduce new cigar owners, people that are moving and shaking and trying to get your cigar out to all the people that are smokers. So once they go and they watch the podcast, you get a couple thousand viewers on every single episode. We want them to go out and try your cigars. So it's a blessing to have you here.
Yeah, man, it's a blessing to be here. Great surprise, though. But before we get into RMs, there was something that I was listening to, and Mike and I always have conversation. It just goes to prove the power of when men and women come together over cigars. We were just a couple of seconds ago talking about history, right? It wasn't even had to do with cigars. Cigars got integrated in that, but that's how we come together as a people and what our society has done. Whether it's the minority community or communities as a whole, this is something that brings us all together. So that's a great thing. A great thing you guys are doing here. Thanks for having me on. Mike kind of like surprised me with that. I wasn't ready for this, but hey, anytime I get to talk to some great people, it's a blessing. So my name is Robert Martinez. I own RM Cigars. We launched in 2019. We launched 5 years ago. We launched with 4 cigars, 4 Toros. We have 37 cigars now in our portfolio. We're in 9 countries overseas. Mike and I were talking about that. I'm on my way leaving here shortly to Dubai. You know what, man? It's been a great experience. Guys like Mike and so many that support the brand, and we're growing a lot here in the U.S. We're definitely making a dent overseas, which is another niche. And while I had that opportunity, I wanted to thank everybody out there in different states throughout our great nation that have known about RMs and are always DMing us and calling us and following us on social media. Listen, man, we try to cover all the main palettes in our when it comes to our cigars. So we have cigars from mild to medium to full. So there's something out there for everybody, different sizes.
That's it. So talk about, we're going to back up a little bit. Talk about, where you're from and what made you decide, I want to have my own cigar brand.
So,
And what does something like that cost to start your own cigar?
well, we're not going to get into cost.
Okay.
I can tell it's a lot. It's a lot.
It's just a lot.
It's just a lot. But see, sometimes when we do these kind of interviews, it's a little bit tough because the guy who's asking the question knows the answers, right? Because Mike and I know each other already for a while. So there was, I'm retired military. Okay. I did about 20 years in the Army. Thank you. So then what happens is we're in a lounge, myself, two of my friends, and there was nothing that I thought about, nothing that I saw, nothing that inspired me. It was nothing like that. Just that night, I said, you know what? I was smoking a cigar, and I said, I'm gonna start my own brand. And then the next day, I made a couple of phone calls.
I started with another company. We launched 4 cigars, but we grew so fast that when you start with another company, I knew they weren't going to be able to keep up with the production. So I said, you know what? I'm just going for it. I opened up my own factory in Tamboril, in the Dominican Republic. Shout out to Sonia and my tabaqueros out there. And we just been going ever since, man. That's it. Nothing. There was nothing that said, "Hey, you know what? I saw that and that inspired me." That wasn't it. I enjoy cigars like the next guy, and one day I said, if if all these big guys can do it, I can do it too. And I just went for it.
And also, RM, you are a huge fan. Can you please share with everybody as far as athletics are concerned? I know you're a big baseball guy.
Yeah,
Very big baseball. You know stats, you know people, you know rosters, you know all this type of stuff.
Yeah.
How long have you had the love for the sport of baseball?
Well, I play
basketball?
Yeah, I play ball, and I'm a Yankee fan. I know that doesn't sit very well.
All right, let's wrap this up. Let's wrap this up. All right.
But I tell you what, though, there's a funny thing with Yankee fans. We always say, there's 2 types of baseball fans, right? There's Yankee fans and those who wish they were.
Oh, okay.
So, but I just love the game. Being
I never
Dominican.
wore a Yankee cap in my life.
Ever.
But that's okay. I mean, there's 27 championships. If you want to go to Yankee Stadium, we'll hang you a pennant. You can walk around with it, see how it feels. It's fine. We got love for everyone.
So can I ask a question? Real quick, and kind of piggyback on what you said.
Yeah.
And I always tell people this: cigars have ended wars, built relationships, brought friends together.
Yes.
And that's what I think the uniqueness of cigars is.
Absolutely.
It's the one common thread that no matter what, like Winston Churchill, people say he smoked 18 cigars a day.
So I'm going to tell you something. That is such a great point. Mike and I were talking the other day. One of the things that has really impressed me a lot in the cigar world, we have a lot of queens that are coming into the cigar world. I'm talking about classy ladies that really represent so well.
Right.
And I think that we need to acknowledge that more often because they're classy, they're independent, they're smart. And you know what, man? There is nothing sexier in this world, man, than seeing a classy lady with a stick in her hand.
That knows what she's doing, too.
Yeah, but I've also ran across ladies who are new to the game.
Trying to learn, right.
And have absolutely no problems with asking. Their confidence is so high that they can ask and say, hey, I'm looking for this. Can you tell me about this? Yeah. And I have ladies ask me more about the composition of a cigar than I have guys. Mm-hmm. I have ladies that come back and say, well, what kind of wrapper is it? And what's the process to get there? Right. I think that's attractive to me.
Big shout out to GT Chapter Philadelphia. We have some, and you know this, Josie. We have some unbelievable, have a bunch of women in the Philadelphia chapter that absolutely are phenomenal aficionados when it comes to cigars. So big shout out to all the ladies out there. And we all know that the African American, along with the Latino population, is the most up and selling of purchasing cigars. And so many people buy cigars that are African American and Latino. So please, more ladies, get involved. Try it out. And if you do try it, even if it's a flavored cigar or whatever the case may be, you got to try it somewhere. You got to start somewhere. So
you got to start somewhere. So RM, real quick.
Not so quick, though.
Not so quick. I'm going to take my time. When you walked in, I was like, why do I know his face?
I usually have the fedora on,
and
so I was
and that's what threw me. I think that's what threw me, because you keep popping up on my people you may know on Facebook. I'm like, I know that guy. So what was the most difficult part about breaking into the cigar world?
Yeah, I get asked that a lot. Understanding that the competition is the competition and you're not going to compete with the competition. You're just going to have to do what you have to do, find your own niche, you know what I'm saying, and be thankful for the competition. That's not spoken about a lot. You have the premium guys, you have the boutique guys, but let me tell you something, the boutique guys exist because of the premium guys. They paved that pavement, they did the work like everybody else, so they need to be applauded for that. I follow them. I look at their model, their business model. I follow how they handle tobacco, what made them successful. And there's no shame in the game to try to duplicate that. Now, the consumer It's a little bit tough. It's a little bit tough, especially here. You know, we live in a country where greatest in the world, by the way. We live in a country where we follow labels. It's what we do, whether it's Nike, Under Armour, whether it's Gucci, whether it's so it's the same thing with cigars. It's no different. But you have to put the work in, right? So I started literally from my Jeep with 4 cigars, knocking door to door, door to door. Can you try? Can you try? Can you try? And when you're first starting your boutique, you're giving those cigars away. You're not selling them so somebody can give you a break, right? So when you get to cost, it's not the operating cost, the startup cost is a lot because you have to have a maid, and there's a lot that goes into this. It's not only the raw material, it's these bands and the cellophans and the boxes, and all our boxes are humidor boxes, and they're expensive. And so it's a lot that goes on, but the hustle is real.
Now, Mike, he's more than just an owner. He rolls too.
Yes, he does.
He rolls all of the cigars.
Yes, he does.
And that's phenomenal. That's a phenomenal trade. He's been doing it for years, and I really believe that your cigars are phenomenal.
Thank
And I'm just trying to get the African American, the Latino community, everyone who comes on the Mushalu. You've rolled on the Mushalu before. Everybody.
We're
who
gonna roll
supports,
again. We're gonna roll again
You
there.
gotta
We're gonna roll again there. But we're here at Cigar Code. We'll be here Friday. Rolling cigars here, fresh cigars here. I'll be here. So listen, man, we don't, you know, people say you can't do something just for the love of it because we got bills to pay like everybody else.
Right.
But if you get into it just for the bills and you don't have passion in this particular industry, you're dead in the water. If you're just going to do it straight for the money, it's just not going to happen. So I encourage all boutique brands that are out there. We do a lot of charity work. We give back to the city of Philadelphia. That's part of it. You got to give back. If you don't give back, I believe in that, man. You got to give blessings to receive blessings. So I'm big on that.
That's good. That's dope as hell. That's super dope. And I think a lot of people, and a lot of athletes have said this, if money is your aim, you're going to fail.
Absolutely.
Because if you keep your eyes on just making the money, you lose sight of everything else that comes with it. You know? And that's with anything you do.
And I think we don't speak a lot about, and that's for all brands, right? Tamboril is the cigar capital of the world. For those who've ever been there, when you first go into the town, it's a barrio, it's what us Latinos call a barrio. It's poor neighborhood.
You don't know Spanish.
And
You big head bitch. I'm sorry, all right. Let me start this stuff.
so when you first go in, it has the big sign there. It says, "Welcome to Tamboril, the cigar capital of the world." You're talking about there is easily between the big boys and between guys like myself, the boutique brand, the factories. There's over 125 factories in that body.
Wow.
And we don't speak here in the United States. Now, I'm the face of RM Cigar, but I am a real strong believer, even from my military days. I really believe in woman power. So my factory, my general manager, Sonia, she runs it. The packaging department is a woman. My lead tabaquero is a woman. So I just think that the girls get down with that, man. And it's no different in this business. And when I say she runs it, she does her purchasing. She runs the factory as far as its agenda and what gets done and the shipment and everything. And it's not easy. We get to, at the end, we see the finished product, but there's a lot of work that goes into this when it gets to the consumer. Right? So if the average smoke in the United States is $10 a cigar, the average consumer just knows they pay $10, they got a cigar, they're smoking. But before this reached your hands, there's a lot of sacrifice, a lot of hours, a lot of sweat, and in some cases, a lot of tears, because if it doesn't come out right, like, well, in my case, if we have an inspection going on, we have QA, and if it doesn't come out right, it gets rejected, and it has to get done all over again, and they take a lot of pride in what they put out. So there's it's just a great industry, man, but you got to have passion. 24 hours in the day, I may sleep maybe 4.
So talk about like this cigar song right now. I'm smoking another RM. Like,
which one did you grab?
So tell the people, I can't see. Tell the people. I can't.
All right. So you smoked I think you're smoking a Sumatra.
I can't read that.
Did it have a foot on the bottom?
Yeah.
It did. Sumatra. Yeah. So what happens? The Sumatra is a box press. It's a Toro 56 by 5 3/4. It's an Ecuadorian Sumatra wrapper. All of my cigars, with the exception of one, I use the Indonesian binder, only because I feel that the Indonesian binder does the best job at holding the cigar. So that's just a personal preference.
Nice and firm.
Yeah, that cigar has Nicaragua, Pennsylvania, and then it has Dominican Piloto 98, Criollo 99 in it, so it's 4 different tobaccos, and it's real tasty. And the Ecuadorian Sumatra is a little bit greedy versus the San Andres, or the Cameroon, which is a little bit sweeter. That one's a little bit grittier. So it happens out of the 37 cigars that we have, that's my favorite.
Wow. I was like, I'm gonna grab this one this time.
Yeah.
But the other question I was gonna ask is, so the one I'm smoking now, time-wise, I won't say time-wise, it could have been sitting there for months.
Sure.
Before it gets boxed.
Yeah.
How much time from when it's rolled till it's boxed?
So depends.
Approximately.
Okay. So let's say right now in the Dominican Republic, it's been raining a lot. Right. So we have a cold room in the factory. And the idea behind the cold room is that there's a difference between an aging room and a cold room. So the cold room is because depending on the wrapper, particularly let's take a San Andres. Now, same thing with the Sumatra. Sumatra is a close second. It takes a while for the moisture to be extracted from the cigar. But you don't want to go ahead and box a cigar, put it in a cellophane and box it while there's still moisture in it, right? You're going to get it and you're going to be lighting it every 2 seconds. So depending on the wrapper, we don't, from the time it gets rolled and it goes into the cold room and it actually goes into a box, I don't do less than 3 months out of the cold room. I don't. Right now, I'm not saying that my method is the correct method. There's millions of methods and everybody has them. Some people have equipment that is more advanced and they can do it less. Some people want to leave it longer. But don't confuse the cold room as far as extracting moisture versus an aging room, right? Because the aging room is about aging the tobacco. If a lot of times if it comes from the farm, by the time it leaves so let's say a tobacco, most people won't use it less than 2 years, so it ages, and then they go through a process, and then depending on who you are, they want to leave it, they want to do another process to it, and they want to say, you know what, I'm gonna leave it for a year. We have a cigar we're launching next year in New Orleans, and we've been actually working on that cigar for about 1.5 years now. So it takes time, right? Getting back to when we talk about cost, there is money that has to be put up front that doesn't turn over that easily. Right. So listen, man, the struggle is real.
Yeah, no, I ask that question because a lot of people, watching, they don't see this or whatever, they don't realize, they think, oh, I can roll a cigar, put a wrapper on it, and boom, sell it.
No.
Ready to go.
You can.
But
it's going to be trash.
Yeah.
So even the ones that we do at the rolling events, right? So what we do is, I'll call the factory and I'll tell Sony, all right, send me X amount of cigars. And what they do is they send me the cigar already with the filler and the binder. She doesn't put the wrapper on it. And then they send me the wrappers, and then at the events, I do the wrappers. Yeah. Correct. The reason you can smoke it right away is only because from the filler to the binder has already aged.
Right. If
it was fresh, like off the table, fresh,
it would be like
you can
smoking a brown
smoke it,
paper
but
bag.
it's gonna be soft.
Right.
So I've had that, especially with samples. I'll say, hey, we're launching a new one. We just launched Dionysus in Dubai. And I said, all right, well, send me some samples of Dionysus. Oh, man, this is good. And then I give it to somebody 6 months later, and they'd be like, hey, it's different and it's better. Well, because I gave it to you off the table versus letting it age. Right. So people forget this is a natural product, right? That's the difference between this, cigarettes, vaping, and all that. This is natural, right? So it actually, what happens is that because it's natural, then you have to let it take its natural process.
Can I ask another question?
Yes.
So it's funny as
you're running out, though.
And I'm sorry. I'm so it's funny that you say that because I always tell people say, well, I smoke cigarettes. Absolutely, completely different thing. You are smoking an adulterated product that has 212 additives to it. Cigars are completely natural from the time that the tobacco seed is planted to the time it grows, to the time it is cultivated.
Yes.
So explain the difference.
I'm going to tell you. So the only thing you have to ask yourself if you're a cigarette smoker and you're trying to compare a cigarette to a cigar is this. There are certain things that you look for in a cigar. Number one, the composition of a cigar. Are you looking for a composition in a cigarette? No. Number two, you're looking for the presence of a cigar, right? Let's get back to the ladies. There is a difference between, and I'm not knocking people who smoke, that's your preference. but there is an elegance to when you hold a cigar in your hand versus a cigarette that you have to keep puffing, because this is a premium product. So I look for composition, right? I look for presence, consistency, right? So those three things, whenever you are looking, yeah, you can tell me that a cigarette is consistent. Consistent in what? In putting nicotine and keep going, and then once that's off, I gotta light another one because I got addicted to some chemical or something. That's not what this is about. This is about, you can grab one cigar and smoke the same cigar in a different ambiance and in a different mood, right? And it's always going to give you a different experience. You light up a cigarette or light up a hookah or light up a vaping, I don't care where you can smoke it on the roof or you can smoke it here, or you can, it's the same thing. That's the big difference. So in a nutshell, the experience of smoking a cigar to me is the big deal.
Yep, that's it. That's it.
And you tend to remember where you smoked a particular cigar.
Yeah.
That is one of the craziest things.
And the people around you.
Yeah.
Right.
And the conversation you had.
Absolutely.
I've never seen anyone, I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but I've never seen anyone, a group of guys, smoke cigars. And even if we're rooting for different teams, it gets violent, it gets insultive. We're passionate, right? And I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but guys are usually, and your team this, and my team this, and your team this, but we never forget where we're at and what we're doing. So to me, that's big.
Yeah, it comes with a level of respect.
It does.
And I say this all the time. I had the t-shirt on. I think last time I saw you, I got a t-shirt that says, "I never had a bad conversation over a cigar."
Absolutely.
I mean, and it's that rings true. Anywhere I've ever smoked, anybody I've ever smoked with, you know, shit. Sometimes I'm by myself. I might have a little conversation with myself.
As long as you don't answer yourself.
Yeah,
exactly.
I'm about to say that.
Yeah,
That's
he
the
does.
problem.
He does. He talks to himself.
So that's the thing. Cigars create moments.
Yes, they do. And memories. So the one thing that's controversial with some people, but I'll stick to my guns on it. I do not believe that there is such a thing as a bad cigar. Listen to what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
I do not, but people disagree with that. And they say, what? I've tasted some cigars. There is no such thing as a bad cigar. There is just a cigar that didn't agree with you. Because you found it bad and you thought the cigar was no good doesn't mean somebody else does. I can find somebody else who loves it.
Yeah, everybody's palate's different, man.
Everybody else. So always remember that.
It's like you might not like Coke. I like Pepsi, whatever.
It's just, that's all it is. And never,
I can like Coke.
we never want, yeah.
Coca-Cola. I like
Cola.
Coca-Cola.
Anybody know I ain't
Nah. You gonna start
sound like
talking
Coke. I'm about to get nervous over here. I'm about to say, wait, hold on.
I'm too
We
chill.
didn't have a conversation,
I'm too chill to be on Coke.
All right, I was about to say, I didn't know where you was going with that.
All right, and before Mike asks you the classic
Cola.
Pop-It podcast question, I want to ask you a question for profession. Where can people, if they come to Philly, Jersey, Delaware, they're in the surrounding area, and they want to meet up with you, where would be the one spot inside of Philly that you would go and recommend that also would maybe push your cigar? That maybe you can come to Philly and have a cigar with you. Where would be that spot?
So, two-part question.
Okay.
First, they're going to have to catch me because I travel a lot.
On the move.
Always on the move. I tell you what, City Cigars,
Nice.
I recommend.
Bars, what up, Bars?
Boris, my man.
Boris.
Boris in the
A lot
time
of
check.
a lot of people don't know when I said that day that I was when it popped in that I was going to do was come up with my own line was at City Cigar.
Oh,
That's
nice.
my home line. And Boris is that guy that, listen, you need that kind of guy when you do what I do, because I would come out with a cigar and I'd be like, hey B, I'm coming out with a cigar, and boy, yeah, okay, yeah, bring it, we'll see what happens.
Just like
He didn't reject nothing, and to this day, he doesn't reject anything that I bring to him. He said, bring it in, let's see what happens. But I give him samples and I say, B, what do you think? And he'll tell me this one will sell this one, no, this one is, because every lounge has different smokers. There were guys, I have a lot, I want to give a big shout out to Exhale out of Girard Avenue, Exhale Cigar, Gregorio and them. They actually won Cigar Lounge of the Year at my gala this year. His lounge is like 90% Maduro. I can come out with a banging Sumatra, a banging Habano, a banging whatever.
It's not so.
I don't feel it. It's not strong. Like they want gasoline, right? Some lounges then want the flavor, and they'll say, "Hey, like Mike right now, like let me get the Sumatra." He'll smoke Maduro, but he'll enjoy the taste of a Sumatra or a nice Habano, right? Everybody is different. So to your first you got to catch me. Second, City Cigars, Exhale, and Cigar Co. Right. Other than that, look us up, hit me up on IG or whatever, and I'll send you where we're
And how can they find you on IG?
So the name of the brand is RM Cigars.
Okay.
The IG is Cigars RM. So there you'll also hit our YouTube channel. It's new. We have a marketing agency overseas that handles our social media. We're here shortly going to record our next 5 episodes. Mike is going to be on one of them. So right there, when you get to the IG, you can go ahead, like, subscribe. And I try to get my YouTube channels to be more about like, hey, how do you cut a cigar? How do you light a cigar? What do you do if you're a newbie to the business? That kind of stuff, a minute, 10 seconds, just to keep people's attention on frequently asked questions.
Yeah, Mike, ask him the pop-up podcast. Last question.
So, favorite cigar, which I'll say this, favorite non-RM cigar.
Yeah.
I know you smoke more than just your stuff.
Absolutely.
So, what's your favorite non-RM cigar? If you could smoke with anybody in the world, dead or alive, who would it be, and where would y'all smoke?
So my favorite cigar is the Padron Presidente Natural. Right. So he has a natural and he has a Maduro. Overall, Jorge hit a home run with Padron. I don't care what anybody said. Padron's Padron, and that one is not about following labels. That one is actually a great cigar. If I had to smoke it with someone, it would be with Jorge. I never had an opportunity. I've seen him a couple times, met a couple times, but never smoked one with him. Where I would smoke it, to me, it wouldn't matter. Because if you grab a cigar and you are with someone who you want to be with, you can create the environment. I don't have to be here, there, whatever, man. We could be on the rooftop. If we're smoking and we're having a good conversation with someone's company who I enjoy, let's just have a smoke.
That's it.
I don't do the beach thing. But I'm Dominican, man. So, you know, like, we're used to that.
They used to the beach. The beach is like an everyday neighborhood to you. Like, it's like a regular thing. I can dig it. I can dig it. I can dig it.
So for me, it's as long we've smoked on the Musha. We've smoked here. Who cares, bro? You with your friends, with your people you want to be with, you're doing this. I guarantee you, if it was nice outside, we'll set this in the middle of the street, put a roadblock, and we'd be still enjoying this. Absolutely.
You probably make that happen.
Then y'all would call me and have me block at the block.
Yeah,
Make it happen, dog. Make it happen.
We need that.
Papa podcast on Broad Street.
This is pretty cool, man. I think you guys setting up like this and everything, informing people. I like that, man. Keep people informed, and thanks for giving us the opportunity to come on and talk a little bit about our little cigar. Follow us, and you'll know where I'm at. And we have a lot of videos of. We just came from Dubai. We were rolling cigars at the JW Marriott, at the Ritz-Carlton. So it's pretty cool over there. And even though we have a marketing agency that handles our social media, if you DM me and you have questions, I do answer back. Just so you know.
Answer me back. You see cigar_blues hit you up. You know it's
Yeah, absolutely.
That's dope.
You guys are awesome, man.
Appreciate you.
I'm good, man.
Yeah, you're good. Appreciate your time.
All right, you guys are great.
Don't forget the microphone flow snatch.
Nah, you good. You know, I know we gotta buy this.
Thank you. Actually, I did. You don't spend
Gotcha.
All right, thanks, guys.
Yo,
You guys are awesome, man.
He's a motherfucker.
Ladies and
man.
gentlemen, we'd like to thank you again for RM to checking out and dropping by for the pop-up podcast. He was absolutely phenomenal. Also, RM, we are looking for a cigar sponsor. So if you would like for the pop-up podcast to sponsor, we would be a great sponsor for RM Cigars. Me and Mike will talk about smoking cigars each and every episode on the podcast. Also, if you have any other, accessories and lighters and cutters or whatever case may be, the Pop-Up Podcast is also looking for other brands in order to go support. Thank you so much, Josie. You were absolutely phenomenal. We got to bring you back on the show
They
again.
kicking
Shout
my
out to
black
GTG.
ass. In other words, you ain't got to go home, but you got to get out of here.
Nah,
So
not
it's
at
time
all.
for my black ass to vacate this seat.
Josie and Mike, did y'all have any other questions on the Pop-Up Podcast? I think we're about almost an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes in. So we did a great job.
This last part you won't be here for though.
That's okay.
Wait, the last part I don't want to be here for?
You ain't gonna be here for the last part.
What's the last part?
Sign off.
That's some 1911
No, we can keep them on here.
KA side shit. So,
So, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank everybody for coming out. Also, this was episode 28 or 29 of the Pop-Up Podcast. We're looking to get back on to Luligas. We'll be back soon in a couple weeks. Shout out to the brothers that's getting that lounge together. Also, big shout out to Rum celebrating his birthday, turning the big 4-0 this week. So come on down to Cigar Code, 939 North Delaware Avenue, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and knock out the rest of the weekend with Rum. He's turning 40. Shout out to Mike. He's celebrating this Sunday. We're celebrating this Sunday on the Mushaloo because the Mushaloo is having another epic
You're doing a party. I ain't
again.
celebrating.
SOTW. Make sure you go smoke on the water. Get your tickets right now, and also get your tables. If you're celebrating a birthday, come on and party out with us. Yo, get out of your kitchen. Get out of your basement. Come on out and smoke with us. Big shout out to Josie, all the brothers of Omega Sci-Fi, all the Masons. Make sure y'all come out and support the Pop-Up Podcast, man. It's absolutely FREE in order to go and support. So if you see our flyer or if you see anything that we're doing, pull up on us, check us out. Big shout out to Peloton One. OnePeloton.com. Mike's still looking for a job. So if you want to go and get your fat ass on a Peloton right in the kitchen, you can go and jump on a bike. Think of Mike. Yo, if y'all know anybody from corporate, Mike's still looking for a chance and opportunity to work for the favorite company that is his dream job.
Mike is never going back to work.
Also, big shout out to West Philly, born and raised. Big shout out to all my West Philly people. Shout out to Coachville. Shout out to Chester, Media, Camden, Big Scott. Thank you so much for a great weekend. Jeff Bradshaw, you were phenomenal, man. Happy birthday to you.
happy birthday, Jeff.
Happy big shout out to Marty. Marty celebrated his birthday along with everyone else that celebrated their birthday yesterday on the Mushaloo. We cannot wait to celebrate more birthdays and smoke cigars with everyone who wants to come out to a new generation of just happiness with great vibes. We're going to be here for the rest of the night. CigaR&B Tuesdays, each and every Tuesday night. Get your ass on down here at 939 North Delaware Avenue and chill with Mikey Jackson, along with Josie and myself, DJ Flo. We'll see you guys on the other side. Thank you so much for coming out. Make sure you like and share our video. We love all y'all. We'll see you this Sunday on the Mushaloo. Ha! Ha!